up everyone, CD and Fury Games here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another brand new tutorial video. Wow, 2 tutorials in the span over 2 days. Yes, I know, I don't usually do tutorials. But I just wanted to do this video. As you can tell, this is how I make my YouTube videos. I am not a professional by any means, but this is how I started and learned and how do I make my videos. Now we're going to go over a couple things. To start, I'm going to go over my capture device and settings. I use the Elgato HD60. It's actually an external device. I can't really show it to you guys because my webcam's fixed because I'm using the webcam off my laptop. Alright, as you can see, I'm actually recording this live now. Since this is an external device, the Elgato has a built-in lag. So here's are the settings that I have to eliminate the lag. And they say if you also do a lot of live streaming, that the lag will constantly, the built-in lag will build up and it will make things out of sync the longer you go live streaming. I don't really have to worry about that because I got slow internet, so I don't bother trying to attempt to live stream. Alright, so let's go over the settings. I have everything set up so all my files go straight into my HD60 file on my D drive. Then I disable the flashback recording because that slows it down, and I disable the stream command. And with sharing, you want to uncheck all of these and just check mark file MP4 files. And I guess you check mark this if you use the Apple TV or whatever. Then file exports, I have a check mark as always, convert new videos to MP4. I got my live commentary audio, so it exports it to a different file so I could actually clean it up, edit the audio in Audacity. I'll get to that in a bit. And just updates and whatever. I kept that the same. And for here, since I'm recording on PC right now, I have it set to other. There's Xbox One, PS4, and a few other things that you could set. I got the input on an HDMI, the audio HDMI capture card, as you can see. Now I record in 720p, which is still HD, but I do allow 60 frames per second. I put the quality up to best. Nothing really to see here. I didn't change any of these. So that's it for the settings that I have the Elgato on to eliminate the lag for recording purposes. Okay, so here's a diagram of my setup basically. I'll start with the laptop. I use the laptop as my webcam, as you can tell. Then I just Bluetoothed it over to my PC. Okay, for console recording, depending on whatever you have, in my case I have a PS4. I have the PS4 hooked up to the Elgato HD60, then to the TV through 2 HDMI cables. Then there's the USB wire that's hooked up to my PC. Now for PC recordings, a little bit different. Basically what I do, I just unplug the HDMI cable from the console, then plug it into my PC for recording. This is the setup that I'm using it now. So I only use my monitor for my console recording, but when I'm recording on PC, everything's done on my TV. Then I have my headset, which are the Fatality headset by Creative, I think. And I just have them plugged into the back of the TV. Then I just got a cheap USB mic for now, which is hooked to the computer for the audio. In the future, I want to upgrade to a better microphone, like a Blue Yeti or a Snowball or whatever. And a webcam, so I could hook it up to the PC, so my audio will always be in sync with the webcam through the Elgato HD60. The way I have it set up now, since I Bluetooth my webcam file over to my PC, I have to try my best to match up my audio to the webcam as best as I could. You guys may or may not notice that, but that's how I do it for now. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, since my Elgato HD60 converts everything into an MP4 file, but I need to convert my live commentary file into an MP3 file, and I use a program called Freemake Video Converter. Now, the cool thing about this program is you can actually copy videos online and paste them, then you can edit them and whatnot. Okay, so now I have to convert my live commentary file, so I just click on audio. Then I got a previous game that I recorded, previous War Thunder game that I've recorded. Okay, so pull that up. Then I just click on MP3. Then I select the file folder that I want it in this case War Thunder, and just hit convert. Now this doesn't take too long, it takes maybe not even 2 minutes. Okay, so it took 1 minute and 11 seconds, so just hit OK. So I just close this file, I don't need to worry about that. Alright, the next program that I use to edit and clean my audio is Audacity. It's a free program online. You just search it up, download it, and it's there. Alright, so I'm going to open it up. So now I'm going to go to Open. Then I got to find the War Thunder file that I'm using as an example. So I click on that. That took 11 seconds to open up the file, which isn't too long. Now it depends how long your audio file is. This audio file is actually 26 minutes long, so that isn't too bad. Alright, on to the cleaning up the audio. I'll just hit play. As you can see, this is all static noise because my mic picks up everything from my laptop and my PC and my console and whatnot. So this has a neat little feature or tool to clean this up. Alright. So when I first start recording, I like to remain silent for about maybe a minute or so it's easier to get the noise profile on the static noise and stuff that I wanted to remove. Okay, so what do you want to do is highlight. This is where I didn't talk. This is all the static noise. You go to effects, then you go down to noise reduction. You get noise profile, then you double click to highlight it all, then you go up to effects, then repeat noise profile. Now that took about 25 seconds for a 26-minute video, which isn't really too bad. But you want to repeat this process a couple times and the static noise is gone. As you can see, all the static noise is gone, and I just only had to repeat that process about 3 times, and now it's clear. Alright, so hit stop recording, then you want to hit file, and go down to export audio. I put it back into the same file that it came from, but this one I'm going to name as clean audio because the other one still has all the static noise in it. So this helps me to tell which one is the clean audio. Save. And now it's going to export the clean audio file. Okay, so that took about 46 seconds to export a 26-minute long audio file. Alright, so now I'm going to exit this. I don't bother save because it's already exported into a different file. Now I use Cyberlink Powerdirector 13 to edit my videos. It costs around I don't know, it was on sale, so around 80 bucks, and I got it like 75% off. So you gotta watch out for those deals around the holidays. But most PCs have, I'm not quite sure if this PC has it, or it had it, and I might have removed it. Windows PCs have Movie Maker on them. It's a free program that's already installed onto the computer. But you can only do up to 720p videos, I believe. And if you have a Apple or a Mac or whatever, they have the default Movie Maker program as well. I'm not quite sure what it's called. Alright, so on to the next step. Now, Cyberlink Powerdirector 13 is probably one of the easiest editing programs that you can get. It's one of the easiest that I've found, other than probably Windows Movie Maker. It didn't take me long to figure it out, and you could add multiple scenes and different music and text and stuff like that, where in Windows Movie Maker you are limited to the amount of scenes and stuff you can add. Alright, so I said this program was easy, and it is to operate. Basically what I do is import all my media files into here. It's as simple as click on File, then you want to import, then you can either import a whole file or a whole folder. Okay, so now I got all my media files imported, and it's just simple as click and drag. So this is my intro, drag that down here. This is my gameplay, I drag that down here. Then I drag my audio down. Then I drag my webcam down. Ooh, why so serious? Okay, so I just shrink this down to the side. Now, I have this set up as a grid. And I hit modify, then I add a border. And let's just go for one color for now. Sure, blue, why not? Save. Okay, so now there's a border. Now I'm going to need my headphones to actually hear the audio. Okay, so now it's time to edit. As you can see, I got all my media files down here. Well, all of them but my outro. I'll add that in at the end. But as you can see, I don't start talking till about here. So I just hit split. Click up there. Then I'll remove this section. Okay, now this is where I try to match up my audio to my webcam as best I could. Like I said, they're recorded on two separate things. My webcam's recorded from my laptop, which I just Bluetooth over to my PC, but the audio is recorded with the Elgato. If I upgrade webcams and hook it up to my PC, I won't have this problem, but as of now, this is what I do, and it works. So I don't know, I may or may not upgrade to a webcam at all until my laptop, well, gets broken or whatever, right? Alright, so now I try to match my audio up with the webcam as best I can. Alright, we got Okay, so looks like I have to drag this a little bit forward. Sometimes it's not too much. Alright, we got con. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's actually, maybe it was right on when I first had it. Alright, we got Conquest on Stalingrad. Nice. Alright, as you can tell, we are pretty close to matching up the audio with the webcam now, so that is good. Now, I do sometimes a lot of micro editing because I do have a speech impediment. That pops up now and again, so I twist my words sometimes, and it is sometimes a pain, but with some editing magic, I can make it go away. So I'm not going to bother editing out all my pauses and whatnot. This is just an example video. Then I split it once more at the end, so all this is flush. So now I just get rid of that. Now I just click and drag my outro to the end here. Then usually I insert one of my thumbnails. Actually, let's do a quick example for a thumbnail. Both in the Elgato and the editing software, you can take a screenshot. So I'll just go to yes. Alright, so I'm just going to use this as, this is where I put my previous video. Shrink this down to size. Now I make this the same length as my outro. Add some, you can add some effects or whatnot. Sometimes I add a border around. Actually, let's do that. Because sometimes some colors blend in to the dark background. I hit OK, save. And there we go. A pretty simple program to get a hang of. It didn't take me long to figure out. And I like using it. It works great. You can add a bunch of effects and all that, different text, and just tweak your audio and whatever and everything. Now, since I got the video all done to my likings, all I do is hit produce. Now I convert all my videos into MP4 file. So the format that I use is H.264 AVC. So I click on that, then I select the MP4, then I go to, I have a custom setup, so it's actually, so when it renders in 1080p 60 frames per second, and that's what I upload to YouTube. I'm not going to produce this video, I'm just using it as an example. Now this 24-minute video will probably take under 5 minutes to render, but that all depends on what format that you use. Alright, so that just about covers everything now. Other than, I guess, thumbnails, but they're pretty simple to make. And I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. Like I said, I'm not a professional, I'm still kind of new at this. I've only been doing this, well, the live commentary for about 4 months. But before that, I just started share playing my videos from my PlayStation. Then I noticed I was getting viewers. Then I picked up a couple subscribers, and then I thought, hey, why don't I just try doing this full time? Everything that I know, I researched on YouTube, which is a great place to start for any information on anything, like different programs, what capture card to use, what systems and whatnot, PC specs, everything. Everything's on YouTube. It's an online visual encyclopedia of knowledge, and it's great. Well, that is it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I catch you next time. Peace out.